So a Talon ban. I don't think Talon's going to make it in ever.
Matt Pack is going to be sad. He just said, if I see Talon banned, I'm a cry. Well, may your tears flow. Oh, poor guy. I'm going to change the name of the broadcast just in dedication to the fact that there's no Talon.
The infamous OCE Talon bans.
Yeah.
And Jax has been banned 3 games in a row. Zed ban. Probably well deserved. Zed is very, very, very powerful at the moment, and he won the first game and the second game, right?
Yeah.
He won both games?
Yeah, no, I mean with these recent buffs he's doing pretty well. If the stream hates you, I don't know why. I apologize. I've done everything I can to try and get it to work, and it doesn't seem to like it. I might actually bump it down to 480 again, see if that works better.
What quality are we currently streaming at?
720.
Fair enough. Now, Yasuo ban again, Evelyn ban again. I think apart from Zed, every ban is identical to the last game, so nothing new to speak about here. Apart from the fact that there's quite a lot of powerful champions still open. Are we going to see the first pick Tristana again?
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good chance to pick. Just trying to think of some of the other ones we've seen tonight that have been pretty good. So,
ooh, not a good first pick. Don't get me wrong. I have said many times on record that Renekton is ridiculously strong. Now, there's been a few patches since I said that, but there are other top lane champions that all they need to do is avoid him for levels 1 through 3, and he's gone. That's if you can beat out Renekton through the normal passage of time, then you're fine. They could pick almost anyone into Renekton now. They could pick, if they're uncomfortable with the laning matchup at all, they could try a double jungle strat. Just follow the jungler around until you're level 3 and then go to lane and stop him from killing your tower. And then you'll be on comparable experience and Renekton will be at a disadvantage. You're still transmitting character, just so you know. I'm guessing that we're going to give a shout out to Tracy in a second.
Why do you say that?
Because I can hear you talking in the background.
Yeah, no, no, just some people, some friends showed up and they're like, "What are you doing?" So I'm just showing them.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the battle.
They can't hear you.
Yes, but the streamers can hear you. It's true, the streamers can hear you. Over. I'm not going to be ill-mannered. Now, Shakazi has done something that I explicitly told him not to do.
What, to pick Malzahar?
To first pick Malzahar. That was, if you recall, because he was the gentleman that first picked Tryndamere. And the examples of champions that I said that you don't want to first pick included Malzahar, so...
Well, maybe he's feeling brave. We'll see.
I really want him to go support. No. I want to see AD Malzahar with the support, what's her name? Syndra. To do the whole... put the space aids on a minion and then throw the minion at the enemy AD carry. And just build... don't do that solo.
That would be funny.
But it is a fantastic idea.
Call it Ebola bot lane. It's just like...
That's a great idea. Love it. Vi, I really do like her as a pick in general. She's a great solo queue champion, and she's quite competitive when Elise, Lee Sin, and Evelyn have all been banned.
Yeah.
So I definitely approve there. We've got Lucian and Kha'Zix on top of the Renekton. Now, this pretty much goes, as I was saying last game, build armor. Tarek is open, and Victor Bradley is on the purple team.
Yes, this should be interesting. We'll see. We'll see if there's a Tarek. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, Corky's in a pretty good spot as well now. I mean, now that the Bloodthirst is gone, I guess the sort of the Trinity Force, and now that they've rightfully nerfed
Lucian?
Lucian, that's
Bloodthirst?
it. Cookie's in a pretty good spot. So, of course, he's going to get the pre-worlds buff. So that should be interesting. Now we've got presumably top lane.
Top lane
Quinn. So that's going to prove to be interesting versus a Renekton.
It's probably not a bad call, actually. Because if you're going to...
Probably comes down to skill.
Yeah, if you Quinn, just avoid the hell out of Renekton for a long time, safely last hit, and then when he's used his ultimate and it's down, then you could start going aggressive.
Yep.
Ezreal, as I said previously, you can't really go wrong. I think, is that the same player playing Ezreal? Who played Ezreal last time? No, he played Tristana last game. Yeah, okay. Ooh, two of my favorites right there. Karthus and Alistar. They haven't been locked in yet. They might just be teasing me. But I would love to see Karthus versus... Yeah. Karthus versus Malzahar is just going to... Oh, what? Switching over. Sona's been locked in. Karthus. Beautiful. Yeah.
There we go. The Victor Bradley.
Victor Bradley. See, now I predict the purple team will lose. And the reason I think that is because whenever Victor Bradley chooses a champion that is good for the team composition, they lose. Whenever he picks something completely whacked out, he wins. So...
I don't know.
It's an ongoing curse.
It is an ongoing curse. But,
and they've got a ton of damage in Karthus too, so... I think Vi's pretty much going to have to exclusively build tanky. Maybe get one damage item just to kind of deal with the massive amounts of damage that are going to be flying through the team fights. Someone's going to he's going to have to soak up that Lucian ult. Someone is going to have to try and...
Well, I mean,
you can't even stop Karthus' damage, so...
Yeah. I mean, Tarek's actually going to be pretty good at that because he's got the extra armor because you build him tanky. He's going to be pretty decent to absorb up that Lucian ult. Yeah, I mean, okay, we can take the summoners. Interestingly, Quinn has not gone for a teleport top. I think that could pose to be a problem for her because...
well, especially if Renekton gets that early lead. If Renekton slice dices Qs, like even once, if he gets off that combo on her, she's pretty much toast, and she's going to have to stay back. And if he forces her away from tower, she's going to lose so much more experience under the tower. That's not going to work out well. Then again, if she can use the heal to beat Renekton in a trade, or no, she needs to get a kill. You cannot trade Renekton as Quinn. You need to kill Renekton as Quinn, and that's very hard, especially in the early levels. So,
well, I mean, if she can repeatedly get the extra damage off from her Harrier from her passive, I think that could sort of slowly wear him down. It's just whether he can get that lifesteal back from his Q from Cold and Meek.
Now, I really do like that we have double exhaust coming down. That's pretty much gonna guarantee that Shakazy's ult and combo is gonna do very, very little.
Can you use exhaust when he's ulted you? I thought suppressors stop you from using anything.
I can't recall, to be perfectly honest.
I'll look it up.
I'm pretty sure that you can smite, but you can't flash. Yeah, check that out. You got to look that up. I don't want to be wrong about this. They're running... Yeah, the Quinn... I've said this before. Quinn doesn't fit a team comp ever. There's almost no circumstances where Quinn is the choice that you want to go team composition-wise. She does things and stuff, but it's very much that's all Quinn. That's not... has nothing to do with the rest of the team. Now, Malzahar stands in one spot while he's ulting, so he's going to need to just absolutely get fed as hell in the laning phase. If he can beat Karthus to level 6 and burn him down, just complete burst, that might work. That's really... A lot of it's probably going to depend on jungle pressure. Because Vi's ganks are a lot stronger than Kha'Zix, but Kha'Zix does a lot more damage than Vi, so... This game's going to be interesting. I think Game 3 is going to be very exciting.
Yeah, so with suppress stops summoner spell use, so that's
Oh, there you go.
yep. Now, if you think
Part of the issue is that Malzahar, he's not one of those flash in and burst everyone champs. He has like about 3 seconds to set up, or not quite that long, but he has to be in position. He has to hit his silence. He has to put his pull down and his little the space aids, the damage over time thing, and then he hits his ult. So you've got the full combo running on them. And if they see you doing that combo, they can immediately exhaust you to stop that ult and the damage over time from dealing nearly as much.
Now, if you think, hey, these two guys sound cool and I want to hear more from them, you can hear us every single week on the Oslo podcast, which is the original and best Australian League of Legends podcast. We're at episode 50 this week. It should be going up in the next, hopefully the next 12 hours or so, if I can get it from the editor, who does a fantastic job, by the way, to Silent, so shout out to him. So we talk about the Oceanic scene, particularly we talk about the competitive scene a fair bit. In fact, this Monday we're having the support player from Legacy Esports, the team that went to the International Wildcard. He'll be joining us. So make sure you tune in onto this channel at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time.
Man, he better show up. You've plugged him twice now.
Yeah, I know. Yes, and we release once a week, usually Wednesdays or Thursdays, onto iTunes and Stitcher. And if you go to oslo.trinityforcepodcast.com, you can get to our website. Also go to trinityforcepodcast.com. You can check out the Trinity Force podcast, which is twice a week on this channel, streamed on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, and releasing on Wednesdays and Fridays. And then there's the T-Force LCS Rundown, which is streams on a Monday morning and releases on a Tuesday. And they talk about the EU and NA scene. So basically the Trinity Force network has all of your bases covered if you want to get better at this game. So yeah, make sure you go check them out.
I'm going to say, I quite like Quinn's hair on this skin. The Phoenix Quinn. I think that's like brilliantly drawn. So I do have something positive to say about Quinn.
Okay. Now,
I'm actually really surprised that Victor Pradley doesn't have like a 9th age Tarek or, any kind of Tarek skin, because it seems to suit him.
Yeah.
All right, and we're into the arena. Blue team have the advantage because clearly Victor Pradley has not gone for the extra gold at character start. So the hate on Talon is real from Matt Pack. We love you, Matt Pack. You should feel honored that you're
banned out.
So many bans.
Essentially, you are the faker of the Oceanic scene that they would ban you out every time.
I'm pretty sure 2 out of 3 games. His team has done the banning too. So.
Yep.
So interesting start here. It looks like blue team, like they've gone for an early ward to make sure that they're not caught out from behind there, and then they're. Oh, okay, that's the snuggle zone from Sona. I'm like, what is that? looks a bit different in spectator mode.
Yep. Not really.
Yeah,
I just don't think you've seen a whole lot of Sona yet.
Karthus is so ballsy. Love it.
Yeah.
Interesting. He didn't put down a ward.
Well, I think that's why he was going to see if somebody was in there. Strangely, he put the ward at the very end of the brush rather than in a position where it's going to see the red buff. So, I mean, usually that's why you put a ward in that brush so you can see if they start at red.
Well, if they're going for an invade, it's actually quite a nice placement.
That's a good point.
That's
a good point.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you if they. Yeah, it doesn't tell you if they start at red.
Yep.
So there is a 3-minute delay, right? This is old news. We can talk.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. I love the Karthus talk. Oh, mistimed the layways. That's a shame.
So really, if Sona and Lucian, what they should have done is they should have put down a ward to see if Vi's going to go and canna the blue side red buff, because I mean, really, that's...
It's a support Quinn and solo top Tarek.
Oh, really? Wow.
Dun dun dun! Thank you, Victor Bradley, for that dramatic music. Support Quinn. I have run out of nice things to say about Quinn. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. Victor Bradley, again, you. You make
Well,
me
he
laugh.
brought it out
You make me
retirement just because specifically because we were saying how much we desperately needed to see Tarek. So,
Oh, that's funny. Now
maybe
it looks like,
we should in future we should make the game 3 of the Oceanic Battle Arena like make it Ultimate Bravery. That'd be fun.
I will not let you compromise the integrity of our battle arena. Now, this mid lane matchup, Karthus is just lay-wasting his way to a CS lead. That's really never a problem that Malzahar has. He can push and farm among the best. So that's something very good about that champion, that Malzahar can push like a beast. Wow, Jev walking forward on Sona, doing 1Q and just taking HS 420 down to, what, 70, 80 health? And he's not backed. He's out of healing potions. He's trying to farm, but I'm not sure. His last hitting hasn't been stellar. I'm not sure this is worth the risk, especially considering how large the wave is.
That was excellent use by Tarek there of his Q to set up the gang. So, and that's one of the things that you need to be aware of when you're playing against somebody who you think is maybe an inferior kind of matchup, or like a inferior champion for that role or whatever, is you don't get baited into a false sense of security. Because that was a great gank by Vi.
Yeah, the Renekton actually took a turret hit and a ton of minion damage in that trade, so that's what made that possible. It was a beautiful gank from Vi. I'm a little confused. Well, that happened, but Quinn is actually out farming Ezreal, so there's a bit of a disagreement about who the AD carry is in this game.
Yeah. Now, it's probably worth discussing, how do you deal with the situation where you've got like a double bruiser bot lane, or basically like a kill lane where you don't have a support? Because it happens occasionally. It's not a regular thing, but I mean, I guess one of the main things is you want to avoid taking lots of damage. I mean, that's pretty self-evident, but it's easy when you're playing supporters to do your normal thing of harassing and all the rest of it.
We've had a player disconnect. Are we going to see a pause?
Yep.
There it is. All right, so rules stated previously, you have 5 minutes to get back into the game.
Yep.
And we're watching it tick down now. So we wait 5 minutes at most, and then we'll resume. It has to be 5v4. We don't like it to be 5v4. We really want these games to be competitive. No one wants to have a battle arena game 5v6.
Yep.
You're really not learning anything apart from it sucks when someone DCs.
Yep.
So no lessons for learned there.
Yep, absolutely. So I mean, I guess what a bottom lane sort of kill lane duo, they're going to really try to grind you down and force you out of lane and try and pick up kills. And you just got to avoid giving up those kills. You just got to play safely. You got to play with the knowledge that you are very vulnerable early, but that you scale up much better than they do, because the off carry, or the person who's the non-support they're just going to they're going to have a very little impact later in the game unless you give up a bunch of early kills. So that's the main thing. Don't die.
Yeah. Well, I think after the laning phase, or even in the transition to mid game, all you need to do is ward. Then yeah, because they're not going to have a sightstone on their team. So if they want to keep up in vision, not only do they need to upgrade their trinkets to sweepers and everything to clear your wards, but they need to invest a lot more gold over time in order to keep up with you, so you will naturally gain a gold advantage as a direct result.
And I guess conversely... Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just going to say, Victor Bradley has said if Renekton doesn't come back within the 5-minute time frame, that he will AFK to make it a 4v4. So good guy, Victor Bradley. It still makes the dynamic of the game completely, I want to say, useless. because let's play a game where top lane doesn't exist.
Well, you know, it's
Yeah.
better that the game continues with 4v5. That's, you know, like
Yeah,
with
but
4v4.
if the Renekton comes back and Victor's AFK, then we're all in trouble.
It's true.
Um,
I guess one of the
Pack's
things,
getting-
though, just to sort of go back to the kill lane bot, with a Sona, you need to be particularly careful because you're so squishy and you're so short range. Leona's, Alistair's, Thresh, you're someone a bit tankier. They're going to survive a kill lane bot, an unorthodox kill lane, a lot more easily. Someone like Morgana they're going to be very good in a kill lane bot because she got so much long range. Wave clear, or she can assist with wave clear, and the snap goes for kilometers. Where Sona, she's a lot more short range, very, very squishy, can burst down, but you just got to be very careful. So, really, if I was Jev, I'd be very cautious in how I go about how I play this in this bottom lane.
There's a discussion about resuming or whether or not they'll go 4v4. We still got a minute, 30 seconds, a minute 30 seconds. So it looks like they're looking to resume. Not 90 more seconds. Looks like Vi's wanting to push the clock. They want their Renekton back. Their meta strats. Yeah.
One of the advantages for a kill lane bot though is with dragons. So you know you're gonna be able to take down a dragon a lot quicker than you otherwise would be. So that's another advantage in the favor of the duo bot lane.
Well, I just think that the purple team has gained a massive advantage now. It is now 4v4, which means having a support Quinn isn't a thing anymore. Quinn can rush top right now and take over the solo lane and get her own farm, get her own experience. It's just going to leave Ezreal in a 1v2 situation, and to be honest, you could be worse. Like
against Sona, it's not
Ezreal.
that bad. I mean, against a Thresh or Leona or Alistair, it's going to be a death sentence, but against Sona, yeah, not so much. And it looks like where has Quinn gone? Looks like Quinn has gone. Yep, she's going top. So.
Yep. And don't get me wrong, Kha'Zix versus Quinn, that's not a bad matchup for either of them. So, well, it's interesting. Shakazy's hit level 6, but he has not fully burned down the Karthus. I was really expecting a lot more aggression out of him, because this is his window. Because if he tries to trade after Karthus hits 6, then they're both gonna die. You know, because you'll get requiem'd all over.
Oh, there we go. He tried. And he whiffed his ult.
He ran out of mana. He ran out of mana and couldn't pull off his ultimate.
I actually think he started his ult and then he moved or he auto attacked or something. I think I actually accidentally cancelled it, which I do all the time with Malzahar when I get him. So I don't think.
It did go on cooldown. It did go on cooldown.
So I think he accidentally auto attacked, which it's such a problem with channeling abilities where you're not locked in.
See, I didn't actually know you could do that. Oh, apparently it bugged out. So
okay. Yeah, I mean, it used to be that you never. See, it is a good move by sending Lucian top. It means you're going to be able to continue the pressure on. That was an excellent ult by Vi.
Now Malzahar really needs to power spike right now. He needs to take advantage of the fact that he got a kill, try and get ahead, because that ultimate, like if it hadn't been for that gank, he would be on the back foot for the rest of that laning phase.
Yep.
All right, I'm just getting Shakazy's just messaging me saying that his ult did bug out because his it's not on cooldown for him, but it is for us in spectator mode. So that is very strange. So this is a completely weird game. See, I would have actually. I don't like this Sona solo lane thing. I would have gone. I would have kept the 2v1 Ezreal, 2v1 against Ezreal, and had Kha'Zix go top.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't finished his jungle item, so he's not sacrificing the bonus gold. Oh, that was a nice ult. Yeah. See, that would never have happened in a 2v1 situation. Now Ezreal's. He's going to get a massive massive ability to come back into this game.
It depends. Like it really comes down to who do you want to keep down and keep, keep subpar. Do you want to keep Quinn down, or do you want to keep Ez down? And really, you probably want to keep Ez down. Like he's more of a threat than in anybody else on the team. Than Quinn.
To be fair, Malzahar in a 1v1 situation, easily the most deadly. But Vi, she's going to be building tanky, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Quinn doesn't really do anything. Like, she does stuff, but nothing helpful. Yeah, like, Ezreal's the one that you don't want getting a Trinity Force. Yeah. And, yeah, PvT General was suppressed for a second, but the ult didn't actually touch him. Yeah, this game is just a bit weird.
Yep.
There's not really much meta discussion I can have here. Can't really talk about laning.
Well, we could talk about how, like, if you get in this situation in solo queue, what do you do? So that's what we talk about.
That's true.
I mean, really, if I was,
I haven't dedicated 16 hours a week to this kind of study though. Okay. That was a nice crescendo.
It was. I mean, one of the benefits.
Normally, you'd have a team member to follow up on that. But
yeah, I mean, if I was Sona, I'd be looking to sell the Frost Queen's claim. Wow, that's ballsy. Oh, and he dodges it. I'd sell the Frost Queen's claim and switch it out for like more AP, because I mean, Sona AP is not horrible. It's not great, but if you're in a solo lane, there's no point having a Frost Queen's claim because you want to try and
Victor Bradley has given me an update on this. If this was a solo queue game, he wouldn't have left. So the situation would be very different. Oh, Sona's going to bully this Ezreal now. Yeah. This is, I believe you actually brought this up on the Trinity Force podcast when you appeared. Was it last week, the week before? But
yeah.
rubber banding in lane, when you push all the way up to their turret, force them back, and then they buy items and then come back to lane and then just kind of force you back out. Now, so now the Ezreal's put himself at a disadvantage by doing that. Apparently Malzahar's ult bugged out again.
Okay. I mean, it is a very... Oh, he's going to get me a couple of full downs. Oh, there we go.
Hey, his ult worked. See, it was on cooldown. Hey, that's beautiful. Trading 1-for-1, that's the way to go. Oh, the...
and can she get the burst? There we go.
Yes. Took everything that she had. Oh, no, Carthus still lives. Slash dance. Yes, nice. Took it like a man, Vi. Took it like a man. All right, I'm just going to rewind. Yeah, Nether Grasp, that's Shakazi's ult, is on cooldown on my screen, and then all of a sudden, blah, it gets used. So there's definitely some weird bugs going on.
Okay.
Might submit this to Riot support afterwards so that they've got a copy of the stream. Oh, another nice crescendo down there. Look at that, Ezreal's been taken down to half health.
Oh, and that's some excellent juking by... Yeah. Oh, not good enough though.
Yeah. So this is what I get for asking for ganks and fives.
Patient play.
Now, Victor Bradley has gone, which means if the Necton rejoins the game, it is going to be a 5v4.
Oh, because he can't reconnect, can he?
Well, no, because he's not at his computer.
Yeah, okay, alright. Now, what Ezreal did there, by the way he moved, I mean, he was kind of a bit hemmed no matter what, but by definitely going into the jungle and staying away from the minions, he isolated himself, which I think would have definitely contributed significantly to his death, because that Q damage is nasty when you've got them isolated.
I'm trying to figure out what Shakazi's doing here. Just kind of wandered up into the top. Oh, they Going for a counter. Oh, they're trying to come out from behind Karthus. That's quite a slick move. Hopefully his ult works this time. No, it didn't. That's a real shame. I think Karthus is immune to Malzahar.
Yeah.
Oh, is he gonna pick? Oh, he connects with the very tip. Beautiful. Is Karthus gonna blow his ult? No, he's not. Good choice. Actually, I don't think it's up yet. No, it's still on cooldown. But in those circumstances,
is it on cooldown? That's the question.
Yeah, that's true. But it's definitely on timer cooldown. But whether or not it's actually on cooldown, who knows? This is a weird spectator bugged game. But you wouldn't want to use your Karthus ult there because you wouldn't get a kill. You wouldn't assist in anyone else's duel. It would have just been a waste. You would have been better off saving it for the next fight. Oh, the burst from Sona is real. Shaq, is he coming in to help?
Ooh, he's going to be very dead if he gets caught out with that Q.
Oh no, the ult was used in vain due to the lack of mana. And if you look into the jungle, every single buff except for red is up. So that's just the product of the 4v4 environment. Now, that was weird. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was spectating Malzahar, and all of a sudden a cannon, like a turret shot, came in from out of nowhere. I thought he got hit by a turret shot, but no, it was his minion had reset due to the range. Yeah, so if I was Malzahar, I would be going to the jungle and killing the wraiths. Every time I push that lane up, kill the wraiths. Oh, or better yet, putting wards down and clearing them. Oh, it's such a shame that Malzahar's ult is not working, because he seems to have Karthus' number. Oh, nice crescendo! Oh, I think if his Q was off, if Sona's cooldown was off Q, he could have killed that last minion with a sudden burst, and then Ezreal would have started tanking tower shots, and that would have been a much better trade. But I'm not sure what the cooldowns were at that exact moment, so. That was a nice culling, used obviously for the wave clear. Gonna try and get this tower. We've got a Kha'Zix gank about to come in.
Oh, nice.
The tower dive is working a treat. Oh, is Karthus gonna get a kill? What happened? Did Karthus get ulted in the middle of his channel? Is that what happened?
I think he might have. I think he got silenced.
Alright, I've just recalled back. Okay, Karthus walks into lane. He's obviously looking around. He starts ulting. No, his ult went off, apparently.
No, because he didn't get an assist on the kill on... Quinn... Did Quinn die? No, Quinn didn't die in the end. There you go, that's why.
Some weird shenanigans going on in this game. I don't know what to tell you. But the gold is in purple team's favor. And I want to say it's completely due to the fact that Shakazi killed that ward. Has nothing to do with the 4 kills.
Yeah, no. That's it.
Kill more wards.
Kill more wards. It's the winning strategy. It's LCS level strategy.
That's right.
That's why you need to listen to the Oslo podcast. We have all the best tips.
Well, that's very much a European strategy, right?
That's it.
Well,
COG EU strat, season 2.
Yeah, that's right. And they're going to shop, ladies and gentlemen. That was my favorite quote from the season 2 odds. When they're just like two ridiculously long, drawn-out fights of just ward clearing, and there's a massive fight for about 4 seconds. One person dies and everyone recalls. And Demon had just had enough. That was my favorite moment. I love that line.
Oh, sadly, no more Joe Miller soon. Joe Miller is because he's actually employed by ESL, not by Riot, and they're moving from Cologne to Berlin to do the LCS this year. So no more Joe Miller. Sad face.
Oh.
Like Joe.
Yeah. Like that. We're totally doing a Monte Cristo and Doa thing right now, where there's a game going on. We're not even talking about it.
We don't care about the game. We're just doing.
It's all nonsense now. Like no one's upgrading their trinkets. Oh, look at the range on that Malzahar ult.
Yeah, unfortunately he missed the big pool, so that's a shame. But it was.
I'm going to go back and watch it just to confirm, but I'm fairly certain Lucian would have flashed out after the targeting had hit, before the suppression. Oh, it was a dash. He'd started dashing as the ult had hit. Yeah. So we've got a dragon on blue side, and they're still behind in gold. You've got to clear more wards, I'm telling you. It'd be nice if they were buying wards too. I mean, at the moment, no one is doing anything. I'm not... Like, Kha'Zix has spent a lot of time in the jungle. To his defense, he has built his jungle item now, so... It's just a bunch of pushing and stuff. That's... I really can't go into detail about this game. It's... That if you were in solo queue and these circumstances happened to you, you'd basically be going, alright, well, actually, I will talk a little bit of meta here, because if Malzahar in a 5v5, not great. Malzahar in a 4v4 has an obvious advantage over his normal status, because he's got less chance of someone coming in to kill him while his ult is going.
Yep.
So, this is actually another point in Purple Team's favor. This makes... Oh, wow. The True Shot Barrage has been doing so much damage tonight. That's a Trinity Force Ezreal. That is a scary, scary thing to behold.
Yeah. I mean, really, Blue Team want to be grouping up. Purple Team want to be sort of, like, spreading themselves thin. Because, I mean, really, Sona, even 4v4, Sona's ult is still an effective, hugely effective thing. So, I mean, that really...
The damage output from Blue Team with the members that they have remaining is still very effective.
Yeah, I mean, they got a lot of AA. So, Sona's ult, Lucian's ult, and Karthus. Like, it's all AoE.
And Kha'Zix has the missile spread as well. So.
Yep. So, I mean, if I was Blue, I'd be grouping up and I'd be pushing down objectives, forcing objectives.
Now,
Purple Team kind of don't really want to be doing that. I mean, they've got more... sort of one-on-one kind of damage.
They do have very good dueling potential. Like,
yes.
Quinn, for all of her disadvantages, is quite an effective dueler.
Yeah, especially split pushing.
Yeah. So, Malzahar, amazing in 1v1s. Ezreal, he's quite good in one-on-ones normally, due to his Trinity Force procs, but especially considering the state of the game that we're in, he can use his ultimate to push minion waves that no one is in. Because, as you said, Blue Team want to group up. They want to push down one lane. Well, Ezreal can put focus while defending by using his ultimate on minions. Oh, Karthus has been caught out of position. Looks like Shakazy's finally got an ult on him. He's not immune anymore. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Now, if Karthus, I mean, one of the things is Karthus, if he had used a file on it, that would have actually probably done a fair bit of damage to Malzahar while he was at it, so those things. Ooh, it should be interesting.
He was out of range. It wouldn't have been in the final. Yeah, Quinn is probably going to die here, but she may... Oh, Flash might let her escape. Oh no, the slow hits. That's Quinn. Oh, the heal and the transform and the vibe block. Oh, wow, what a turnaround. Nice play from Vi. I feel Vi should have been wearing like a Superman cape when she came in like that. That was bloody impressive.
Yep.
Like, Quinn really should have popped her ult and got the hell out of there a lot earlier. The problem was that the slow hit from Kha'Zix. But that probably could have been avoided. Oh, face taking. Ow. Sorry, Metalingus is calling me out. There we go. Alright, I've dealt with that.
Yep.
Defended my honor. Oh, max range crescendo. Oh, unfortunately, a minion takes the Q. Oh, Karthus is ulting. Oh, not enough damage to really do much.
Not
but, sorry?
I said not quite.
Not quite.
No. So, I'm wondering what Karthus is building with that Sapphire Crystal. Whether he's going towards a...
Might be going for a Tear of the Goddess.
Yeah, it seems a bit late. At 22 minutes to be just building a Tear of the Goddess. Not even.
Yeah, well, there's nothing. Well, he might be doing the age-old trick of building a ton of front pages. Yeah, that was beautiful. Converging on a couple of people overextended, and due to the complete lack of vision from both teams, there was no way they could have seen that coming. Whoa, that's so much damage from the Ezreal, and Winions kill the Sona. Well, they got to push. They can't fall back from that. They've got to take an advantage of that kill. They're not going to.
Well, Dragon's up in a minute, so if you actually... Oh, see you later, Lucian. Yikes, that's so much damage. Trinity Force Vi.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful build. I would not normally recommend that you go Trinity Force on a jungle Vi,
She pretty much needs the tankiness to act as the engager for the people on your team that do damage. But in this particular game, 4v4, where you no longer have that paradigm.
Yep.
The Trinity Force is a great way to go. Oh, look at that! A ward from Shakazi, and it got Kha'Zix to half health and allowed him to live.
Will you get that Voidling?
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, you set up a nice little ambush, I like it. And you're dead.
Nice, that was well played.
Yeah. Oh, not even gonna... Vi can't even get there in time to get a kill. That was beautiful work by Shakazi. And he actually had, what's a 4-level advantage? See, Maldahar's going to pushing, whereas everyone else has gone to Dragon. Apparently they didn't need his help. But the generally, if one person's doing Dragon, you should all be doing Dragon. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the Vi definitely needs a superhero cape. Unfortunately, Shakazi's ult's down, but it doesn't matter. His team are there to clean up. They could push bot like crazy right now and get a tower for that.
Yeah, that's probably the most important thing is trying to get a tower while 2 people are down. But they're...
back at this computer and can't play solo queue.
See, this is
stuck in this game.
This is a bad move by Quinn. See, Quinn is going all the way to the top to get this minion wave when they could be pushing bot and getting a tower. And really that minion wave is not... There's no threat in that minion wave.
But then again, they did get the tower quite safely. Purple team could back off right now, rotate to mid, push that up a little bit, and then rotate to top with the pressure that Quinn is now generating, and then they'd have complete map control.
That's true, but I think it's probably better to stick together.
That's some next.
Yeah, because I mean, you know, you don't know. The future is uncertain. You want to make sure you have you want to have strategies that work effectively with them.
This is Steven Advanced Meta Minion Wave Control class here. So I'm pretty sure Quinn was just getting all that juicy farm.
Yes,
that was the strategy.
Which is bad bronze behavior. You don't want to be doing that. That is not. That's not the sort of thing you really want to be doing.
Actually, that's a good point. We had... Ooh, yeah, PvT General's not in a good spot. Oh, but Ezreal's even in a worse spot. Oh, no. What are you doing there, H2? HS...
Ezreal. Just say Ezreal.
Snuggle zone. I like that. You heal, I'll kill. Defile and the healing. Love it. See, it was PvT General has gone for a tier. Now, what you were saying earlier about it stacking up a bit late, that is true, but in Karthus's case, it's actually still not an awful item. Definitely if you're going to go for a tier, you want to get it early. 100% agree, but the circumstances aren't horrible because he still gets the +4 every time he casts a spell, and for every second of his defile.
But
so he's still going to be getting the mana.
This is going to be ugly. This is going to be nasty.
Oh, wow! Oh, wow! This Shakazi is really impressing me here. Uh-oh. Archagedon doesn't realize he's been spotted. Yeah, he's not going to win this duel. The power of wards!
Oh, nice.
The power of wards.
Even so.
Look at this minion wave! Look at this Queen. Queen has a massive minion wave. She just killed the only person in the area. She's going to get a tower unless Lucian runs up there and just ults everything.
Culling.
Yeah, but Vi's there to tank it up. So that's, yeah, there we go. Vi doing the right thing, tanking it up, doing the wrong thing by trying to dive. Get the tower. There we go. Alright, now what they should do here is use this opportunity to fall back and ward up the jungle. Perfect opportunity to take all their minion waves and stuff. Shakazi's got a ton of pressure in the bot lane. We're fine. And it looks like it's exactly what Quinn's going to do. Except, yeah, Quinn's chucked down a ward at the blue buff. It's only a trinket ward because that's all anybody has. Seriously, there is one ward in an inventory and that person is AFK.
Oh dear. Well, some people have upgraded their trinkets on purple side, so, you know, credit to them.
We have one. We have one.
Better than none.
Yes. Oh, Ezreal putting down a ton of pressure. Oh, wow. Just doing so much damage. Oh, it was still a good ultimate. Even though it didn't hit anyone, it split the team. Yeah, that culling is just going to deter everyone. They should rotate top right now. The minion wave they could definitely get a lot of damage out of that minion wave. But the longer that they don't switch the top, then the less damage they're going to get out of it.
Except that you can also let the minion wave actually do some damage, because, if you just leave minion waves long enough... Lucian's wave clear is too good to sort of really easily go up against him. So you just need to try and...
Karthus is even better if he's, not contested by a champion.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They will be contested by a champion. And Lucian's pretty good at clearing waves, so that's going to be... It's always going to be a problem.
Yeah. That's why...
Of course, Lucian and Karthus
really,
on the same team, Derp.
The rotations, they're standing on a ward. Poor fools, have no idea. The rotations from Monte Cristo's handbook right now is going to be really where purple team finds their power.
Bam!
Oh, no, look at the the damage onto Gem is just nuts. It just soloed. Yeah, that Karthus ult's going to do a fair bit of damage, actually. That's right, because she didn't build tanky. She has no magic resist items. Oh, Karthus versus Quinn. I get the feeling that both of them will die. 3. Hang on, the Karthus ult's on cooldown.
We just used it, remember?
Yeah. That's why you don't waste your Karthus ult. Oh! Oh my god, Ezreal is going to run to town with his tail between his legs. Vi's doing the same thing that got her the last kill.
Wait for that
burst.
burst.
The damage that she puts out, boss!
Nearly.
Wow, that was really, really, really close. Well played from the Vi player, being a good sport there. Now, Purple still have a lot of map pressure. Malzahar pretty much guarantees that. If he's in a lane, it pushes.
Yep. Pretty much. Interesting.
Sharing my criticism of the first pick Malzahar back in my days. The game has changed significantly since that time.
So, Sona has gone for a Lich Bane, which it's not bad if you've got already got a bit of AP. And that's probably the problem that she has at the moment, is she hasn't actually got that much AP. And so it's not going to really help you. Having the Phoenix Codex is good. It doesn't look... I don't know what she's building it into. I'm trying to think of what builds out of a Phoenix Codex and then something with a Ruby Crystal in it.
Oh, that's Shirley's Reverie, or whatever the hell it's called. What's it?
Talisman.
Talisman of Ascension. Yeah. Is that it?
That's
yes.
not... You don't build out of that. And you wouldn't build out of it anyway. She's already got a Frost Queen's Claim. She can't build it.
She wouldn't build it. Her problem is that she's 0 and 8 with 66 farm at 30 minutes. To Sona's defense, she's not meant to be a solo laner.
Yeah.
Oh, Vi's dead. It's interesting that blue team are so scattered right now. Their base is being converged on from all points, and they're off in the enemy jungle hunting people. It's really weird. Well, Karthus is going to go down here. And his ult is still on cooldown.
I wonder what would happen if Karthus got blue buff when he was dead. That'd be hilarious.
It just erases blue buff. He keeps... Yeah, it used to. It was actually quite awesome about it. It was fixed as a bug in the patch notes. You know how they do that? Where you're like, no, you just nerfed him. It's not a bug at all. But what would happen is if you had blue buff on Karthus, and someone ganked your lane, and they killed you, they would get your blue buff, and then you would ult, and you would get your blue buff back. So that when you respawned, you had blue buff once again.
Really?
So, yeah, that was really awesome.
That was cool.
They fixed that, so you can't do that anymore. I'm like, that wasn't a bug. That was awesome. That's what that was. That's quite a good tactic. Did you see the Malzahar pet tanked the culling? And a lot of it, too, until Queen popped it. Oh, wow! So much damage from both sides! Oh my goodness! Oh, Karthus flashes in for the kill. He's gonna get a double kill here. Oh, is he gonna die? Yes! Complete bloodbath. Ezra was like, whoa, what the hell just happened?
Well, it's gonna work out pretty well for him. Now, what do you reckon of the Bork on the Israel? It's interesting.
Well, it's not it's not bad. I've seen this build before. It basically means that Ezreal is going to be dueling a lot. He doesn't benefit a lot from the attack speed, but he can, because he can basically blow his entire combo use the Blade of the Ruined King active to gain the movement speed positional advantage, and then kite with his auto attack. So it can work. It's not the build that you'd normally see, but in these circumstances, not a horrible choice.
Yep.
What I do want to bring attention to is the Malzahar build. Quite a fan of it. They've got Death Cap and Death Fires, right? Beautiful combo as it is. Like, that's some of the most damage that you can do, possibly. But then he's also gone for a Leandri's Torment, which is not something you see built with a Death Cap very often, because it's not a great ability power item. It only has 50 ability power on it. But that in combination with the Sorcerer's Shoes and the Deathfire Grasp active, that's a ton of spell penetration that they're going to have for a team that has none. So he's basically going to be doing true damage with a ton of ability power as well. I like it, and also every single dot that he has procs Leander's Torment. And his ult counts as a movement impairing spell. So,
true. Yes.
Very much a fan of that build. Even though Leandri's and Rabadon's Death Cap are normally not seen together, on this particular champion, I think it's a great idea. Oh wow, Kazakh should have used his stealth to get the hell out of there. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Yep.
I mean, really, pretty much it's all over for blue team. So, it just even clearing the minions with only 4 people is going to be incredibly hard. Yeah, especially when you start getting double siege minions.
Well, I did call it because Victor Pradley picked a non-meta champ that was poor for the team comp they were going to win, and he's no longer in the game. That makes
true.
More sad.
And it turned out Quinn and Malzahar were not terrible picks in this circumstance, but yeah.
Well, it was going quite poorly for Malzahar in the beginning. Once the Renekton disconnected at 20 PS, you know, it was a very game-changing moment. Wow. I want to say good game, well played to everyone, but that was just weird.
All right.
I feel sorry for Erebus Chaos. However, that's
Erebus
Chaos. For getting disconnected.
You should say that another time just so everybody can hear it and understand. What was that again? Erebus. Anyway,
Erebus Chaos.
Well, that's Oceanic Battle Arena for week 8. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks for everybody in the chat who is following us along and putting their comments in, particularly Ms. Fish. Thanks for your input. The VODs will be on youtube.com/TForce Podcast, probably in the next couple of hours. I've basically got to do a little bit of editing to put them up. Thanks for joining in. We'll be back again next week, and make sure you go to trinityforcepodcast.com to check out what's going on. If you're interested in seeing some of the PBE, the new Summoner's Rift, I'm probably going to stream a bit more of that tomorrow. So I might even stream it on this channel or twitch.tv/OzLawPodcast. So if you just follow us on Twitter at OzLawPodcast, I'll post it up there as well. So thanks everybody for joining us. My name is Carrot Colossus. I've been joined by Clerical Error, and we'll be back again next week.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.